Academic Reading Passage 2nd. This is the continuation of Ielts Academic Reading Passage 1. So this is the lesson 3rd. Let's get started. Task type of question is mention headings on our agenda. And here it is, we do have list of headings. We do have 6 paragraphs. It means we have 6 questions. But we have more list of headings. Please focus on your material that you have. Actually, you can upload and print out the material handout that will be easily for you to get the high band score. So, here it is, list of headings. I would like to give you some action plan for matching headings. Before you read the passage, read the list of headings and underline the keywords. Here it is, we do have already underlined keywords. First one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, seventh one, and eighth one. We have nothing to do with second one and sixth. But let me read for you and give you some information about that. For sure, definitely we do have many distractors, but anyway, I will give you more detailed information that you can go deeply into IELTS academic reading and get your fantastic higher score. So, a contrast between two historic approaches to documentary filmmaking. Here it is some difference between two historic approaches. You can find this. The next one is disagreement between two individual documentary makers is nothing to do with that. The third one is a wide range of opportunities to promote documentary films. So something is lunch. First one is a number of criticisms about all documentary filmmaking in the past. So something is in the past. So a group of criticisms about all documentary filmmaking. This one film that represented a fresh approach to documentary filmmaking. Sixth one, some probable future trends in documentary filmmaking. Nothing to do with that. The next one is the debate about the origins of documentary filmmaking. So something is discussion, conversation, corresponding. Next one is the ability of ordinary people to create documentary films for the first time. Oh, this is the first time, and the ability, the skills of ordinary people to make documentary film. So great, guys. Action plan is you need to underline the keywords from your list of headings. The next is read the passage quickly to get a general idea of its content and structure. And you don't need to read from head to foot. Just read from the first paragraph, first sentence, maybe the second one as well. Then you can go very easily to our F paragraph and the first and the last sentence as well. So the next tip is if there is a matching headings task, it comes before the passage, as you can see, to encourage you to read the heading first. The headings in the list are in a random order. It's not like A, then B, then C. No, it's in random order. There are more headings, as we can see, than paragraphs. A heading can be using only just once. The language used in the headings and in the passage may not be the same, so that's why I always try to make understand all of my students that you need to have more synonyms, learn paraphrasing words. You need to have a variety of vocabulary words. So you need to look for synonyms and paraphrases. The headings refers to the main ideas throughout the paragraph, not minor details. Let's get started, guys. So here it is, we do have A. And we do have, here it is, Paragraph A, it means force. A number of criticisms about all documentary filmmaking in the past. How is that? You need to pay particular attention to the paragraph structure. Firstly, secondly, lastly. Yes, here it is. We do have. Firstly, here it is. The very idea of a documentary film made some people suspicious. As the critic Dr. Helmut Fischer put it, documentary makers might have ambitions to tell the truth and show only facts, but there is no such thing as a non-fiction film. Secondly, even supporters of documentaries could not agree on a precise definition which did little to improve the reputation of the genre. And lastly, there was also concern about ethics of filming subjects without their consent, which is a necessity in many documentary films. So the headings refer to a number of criticisms. Three criticisms are identified in paragraph A. Dr. Fisher's, the fact that no one could agree on a definition, as I've already read for you, and the ethics of filming without consent. These criticisms apply to all documentaries in the 20th century. That's correct. And actually, we do have some distractors. Criticisms of documentaries are mentioned or implied in other paragraphs too. For example, paragraph C discusses the direct cinema movement which rejected Grierson's approach. But this doesn't apply to all films, only one type, the direct cinema. So that's why you can just, it doesn't make much sense, so you can just omit this. The next one, paragraph B, and let's go to our 7 answer, which is belongs to paragraph B. The debate about the origins of documentary filmmaking. So, what is the significance of the dates in this paragraph? Namely, on B paragraph. Let's go to our B paragraph. And here it is. We do have, it is often claimed that Nanook of the North was the first documentary made by the American filmmaker Robert. So, when the first documentary was produced is open to question. Hence, there is a debate. One idea is Nanook of the North, 1922. The film depicts the hot, sometimes heroic lives of Native American peoples in the Canadian Arctic. Is that right? Yes, this is the first one. However, among this group is film historian Anthony Berwick, who argues that the genre can be traced back as early as 1895, when similar films started to appear, including newsreels, scientific films, and accounts of journeys of exploration. So a group represented by Anthony Berwick suggests documentaries can be traced back to 1895. And here it is, we do have the debate about the origins of documentary filmmaking. Actually, guys, I would like to tell you that we do have this information in the paragraph C. It also mentions about debate about documentaries, but this doesn't refer to their origins, but rather to how to make them. Let's go further. Paragraph C, and we do have first one, a contrast between two historical approaches to documentary filmmaking. How is that? Let me explain to you deeply. What is the significance of the word however? in the middle of this paragraph. Let's go to our paragraph. This is C. Okay. So here it is. Two approaches of filmmaking are contrasted in C paragraph. First one, British filmmaker John Grierson was an important member of this group. Grierson's career lasted nearly 40 years, beginning with Drifters, 1929, and culminating with Remember, 1968. However, we do have this word in our paragraph C. By the 1960s, Grierson's style of film was being rejected by the direct cinema movement, which wanted to produce more natural and authentic films. Cameras were handheld. No additional lighting or sound was used, and the subjects did not rehearse. So the group, typified by John Grierson, used tripods and sometimes staged scenes by asking subjects to repeat actions. On the other hand, the direct cinema movement rejected this approach and preferred more natural films. They used handheld cameras and did not rehearse subjects. Actually, both these approaches are historic, so in the past. As a distraction, the word however appears in the middle of paragraph B as well, guys. Here it is. We do have however as well. Appears in the middle of B paragraph. However, that 1922 starting point has been disputed by supporters of an earlier date. So, but the two types of film here are described as similar. The approach of filmmaking is not being contrasted, only the dates when the films were made. But here it is, we do have something contrasting information. Let's go further. Let's go to paragraph D, and we do have 8 options. The ability of ordinary people to create documentary films for the first time. So, why is the film Catfish is important? So, let's go to paragraph D. Here it is. Nonetheless, while countless amateur documents were being made, perhaps the most popular documentary of 2006 was still the professionally made and inconvenient truth. So, paragraph D outlines how new technologies have made it possible for anyone or amateurs to become filmmakers. Actually, guys, here it is, the continuation of the paragraph D. New cameras and digital platforms revolutionize the making of films. Great. The argument sometimes put forward that these innovations immediately transformed what the public expected to see in a documentary isn't entirely accurate. Actually, guys, paragraph F provides distraction, but F is talking about promoting film, not creating them. So please pay particular attention on the words. Let's go to paragraph E, and we do have, here it is, fifth correct option. One film that represented a fresh approach to documentary filmmaking. Fresh approach. Okay, let's go to paragraph E. Here it is, something about catfish. So the focus here is on the film Catfish. Films are named in many other paragraphs as this structure, but none of them are said to represent the fresh approach that is outlined in the whole paragraph. So It could be argued that Catfish 2010 was a perfect example of this new trend. This is fresh approach. Catfish embodies a new realization. Again, that documentaries are inherently subjective and that this should be celebrated. Great. Actually, the idea of a fresh approach is common in a new generation, new philosophy, new trend, new realization. Too much. Is that right? Yes. We do have new trend. Here it is. Social media generations. We do have, and we have a new philosophy as well. This is everything new, fresh approach. Paragraph F, we do have 3. This is our final paragraph. And let's go to third one option. A wide range of opportunities to promote documentary films. So let's go to our paragraph F, our last paragraph. And here it is, a wide range of opportunities need to be mentioned. Paragraph F names 4 festivals and refers to many others. Let's get started. The popularity and variety of documentaries today is illustrated by the large number of film festivals focusing. Large number. And here it is, a wide range. Great, this is paraphrasing words. The next one is a film festival focusing on the genre around the world. Hot Dogs Festival in Canada, first one. The Hamburg International Short Film Festival, the second one. The Short and the Sweet Festival, third one. And the last one is the Atlanta Short Fest, as it means festival. So here it is, paragraph F names 4 festivals and refers to many others. Paragraph D, guys, actually provides distraction. But D is about making films, whereas F is about promoting them. Before that, previously, I have already explained to you. Actually, second option, here it is. This agreement between 2 individual documentary makers provides distraction. Different approach to filmmaking by groups is mentioned, but not 2 individuals. Can you understand? Which doesn't make much sense? Yes. So here it is, promote. So here it is, distraction. For sixth one, some probable future trends in documentary filmmaking. You can ask me, teacher, why this option is not true? Because this option provides distraction. None of the paragraphs outline possible future trends. We don't have future trends. We do have new, but no future. So that's the end of our third lesson, paragraph second, matching headings, task type of question. And I'm waiting for you for the next lesson regarding the reading passage second and the continuation with the task type of question, matching statements with people. Thanks for watching.